Hello everyone, I'm Shannon Slatton in Osseo. Here's a look at today's top stories.
Brooklyn Center police are investigating a recent hacking incident that happened during a virtual work session. Now, Zoom attackers launch hateful speech and images, specifically targeting council members of color.
All right, so let's go and get started.
The August 10th Brooklyn Center work session started out pretty normal,
If you could pull that agenda up.
with announcing of the agenda and priorities for the public forum. However, the Zoom conference quickly changed.
Hi, Mayor.
City officials say at least 2 men hacked into the meeting.
Yes. Who is that?
Launching a diatribe of derogatory comments
Who is that speaking?
aimed at Black council members.
I think there was two male voices that were making some really racist comments using the N-word.
You know, I was concerned about my colleagues. I was concerned about all of my fellow Brooklyn Center citizens.
The hackers also took over the screen, writing Nazi symbols and other hateful language for everyone to see.
Well, it was absolutely shocking, troubling.
The men also exclusively targeted the native Liberian mayor.
I know that this was an attack seemingly on me, directed at me, but it was really an attack on all of us. I saw it as someone coming into the public space that represents collectively the city of Brooklyn Center and all the residents of Brooklyn Center.
After a few minutes, the city was able to cover up the offensive language and mute the audio and get on with the meeting. But by then, the damage had already been done.
They really came on the call strictly to just cause chaos and hurt, and to hurt those people of color that were on the call, specifically the council members.
Work sessions are open to the public. Residents sign up ahead of time to get a passcode. Many people later reached out to council members expressing their disappointment.
They called and checked on me and said, I just want you to know that was so not okay.
Since the attack, Brooklyn Center officials have switched to using the social media platform WebEx for meetings. City officials say they are determined not to let the recent hate speech stop them from working toward a better tomorrow for all residents.
Brooklyn Center, we are a united people. We're one people. An attack on one of us is an attack on all of us.
In Brooklyn Center, Sonia Goins, CCX News.
What's the worst emotion we can have in a May Day situation?
Class is in session at the Brooklyn Park Fire Department.
How many check your air supply on a constant basis?
And the topic of today's agenda is how to handle a May Day situation while firefighters are out on a call.
Has any of you been involved in a May Day before?
It's a critical lesson for the students taking this class, but they aren't just regular firefighters. Instead, they represent Brooklyn Park's newest fire captains.
So we're putting them through a 2-week fire captain academy to really give them a solid foundation as they move out to the streets and into their new roles as company officers and leaders in the fire service.
Improving our firefighter knowledge around just firefighting skills.
The Brooklyn Park Fire Department is transitioning to a full-time model. To help with that transition, they promoted 2 firefighters from within the department and hired 1 external candidate to serve in new leadership roles. Alex St. Martin is one of the new captains.
I was one of the first 18 full-timers, and I'm one of the first 3 captains, and it's an absolute honor. I'm very, very humbled, excited for the opportunities and the growth of our department and our city.
St. Martin is one of 60 people to apply for the 3 captain positions. It's a job that not only requires them to have responsibilities such as how to fight fires and perform emergency medical services, but also take on administrative duties.
We're giving them the tools they need to be successful as leaders. This may be their first leadership role in the fire service. So giving them the tools they need to be successful in those roles.
It's a lot to know, but the academy is doing a really good job at laying out our expectations and how to do our jobs.
The promotion represents a progression for these career firefighters.
Best thing that we can do is declare May Day and then find out we don't need it.
And what they learn in this Fire Captain Academy will help shape the future of the department for years to come.
We're doing a lot of really good things right now, and it's fun to be a part of that growth and taking our department in the right direction.
In Brooklyn Park, DeLane Cleveland, CCX News.
Parents of Osseo area school students won't have to meal plan this fall because free breakfast and lunch will be provided for all students beginning on September 14th. Last week, the U.S. Department of Agriculture provided a waiver to all school districts in Minnesota. The waiver would extend free breakfast and lunch through December 31st or until funding runs out. During the first 2 weeks of distance learning at Osseo area schools, meals are available through curbside pickup. When students transition to the hybrid model, they'll get free meals served in school, and they'll also get an extra breakfast and lunch to bring home for the next day. Students enrolled in the Distance Learning Academy will get free 5-day meal boxes beginning on the 25th. School staff say not only will this help families with food insecurities, but it also saves parents time.
So not having to plan meals and having it prepared for them, I think it's going to free up a lot of time because parents are finding themselves in a teacher situation, really. I think a lot of it is district-led and it's very structured, but still it takes effort and time from a parent's perspective at home. So having the meals prepared, I think really takes one thing off of their plate, so to speak.
Prior to COVID-19, the school district provided about 20,000 meals a day. When COVID hit, at the peak of the free meal service, the school provided 30,000 a week, which is significantly lower. School staff are hoping that more families will take advantage of the free meal services. We'll have more information for you on our website, ccxmedia.org. Reporting in Brooklyn Park, Pafu Yang, CCX News.
Find more local news stories at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.